Let's go. Bring it up, baby. Let's go. Daddy, on me. Daddy, on me. 1, 2, 3, go.
What is good, YouTube, man? Today I'm back with you guys, with the nation, for another video. And today, man, I am here to bring you guys another video. And this one, it's a little bit different, right? Because we're talking about all the people that the Raiders are trying to bring in, visits here, visits there. But today I'm trying to bring you something a little bit different, right? It's getting really, really quiet on this particular person. Now, he goes by the name of Stephon Gilmore. You can kind of tell by the title and thumbnail what we're going to be talking about here, right? So, look, when free agency opened, the Raiders were immediately attached to this person, right? The Niners were immediately attached to Gilmore. The Jets were immediately attached to Gilmore. And so are the Raiders. And from the beginning, it seemed like the Raiders had already been extremely, extremely high on Gilmore. But as of today, I'm looking at this situation and it's like, man, what's going on? Do the Raiders feel more comfortable with where they're at the cornerback position than what us as fans think, right? We've seen them bring in Rocky Sin. They traded for him. We've seen them bring in Marcus Jones for a top 30 visit in the draft. We just seen them schedule today another top 30 visit with another cornerback, Cortez Davis. We saw them sign Darius Phillips day one of free agency. We saw them sign Anthony Averett in free agency as well. And you got to look at it. Rocky Sin is on the last year of his deal, right? So you're trading for someone who's on the last year of their deal, basically saying that you want to get an extension done with them so you could bring them to the future, what you do with your organization. So it leads me to think, are the Raiders kind of closing that whole door? Are the Raiders moving on from maybe the option of bringing in Stephon Gilmore? Is pretty interesting, right? Because us as fans, we like Trayvon Mullen, we like Rocky Sin, we know what we have in Anthony Averett, right? He's a career year this last season. Darius Phillips is a guy that adds depth. We know we have a phenomenal slot corner with Nate Hobbs, and some of us may be still wanting that true outside presence, that guy that we can line up and match up with each team's number one receiver. But who knows? Do the Raiders feel like some of you guys feel that we have a bigger need at safety? We have a bigger need at O-line? What are we thinking when it comes to Stephon Gilmore? Does this mean that he could also be pricing himself too high? Who knows? Who knows? But what I can tell you is how Josh McDaniels feels about it. For those of you guys who did not get to watch the presser, I know it's still on the Raiders channel, but go ahead and check out what Josh McDaniels said when it comes to Stephon Gilmore. You guys let me know what you think.
I mean, we talk to every agent. I mean, Dave does that, and his group does that, but there's been nothing substantial in that regard.
Is he a player that you guys are trying to seek to help with the secondary to bring in? Is that somebody?
I have a lot of respect for Steph, and what he's done in his career. Certainly, we would look at anything at any position if we thought it would help us. Obviously, it's got to fit, on both.
Now, look, I know. The Raiders aren't going to put all their chips in one basket. They're not going to show their cards. He could be just putting on a great poker face. But realistically, man, Stephon Gilmore, with all the accolades that he has in his career, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to bring a talent in like him, right? And on top of that, Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler, maybe even, I believe, Patrick Graham at one point, they all crossed paths and coached Stephon Gilmore in one way or another. And for him to, the body language, it just didn't look so good to me, right? It didn't look like he was too interested. Obviously, he gave Gilmore his flowers, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. Something about that just didn't really sit well. Do we think that the Raiders are still interested? I hope so. I would actually like Gilmore over Honey Badger. Maybe an unpopular opinion. Not for me. I like Gilmore a lot. I would love for the Raiders to bring him in, but this is just a quick one, right? Like I said, we brought in Anthony Averett. We brought in Darius Phillips. We've checked in with two guys that are possibly going to get drafted and held top 30 visits for him. Who knows? Do you think that the Raiders are interested in Stephon Gilmore? Do you think that they're more interested in a guy maybe like Tyrann Mathieu? Or do you think they're not even interested in either of them? Do you think that what they're doing right now is waiting until June 1st and they're going to fill up the rest of their roster with some good depth, and they don't want to break the bank for a vet that may only have 2 years left? What do you guys think, man? Interesting topic, interesting video. That's why I'm bringing it for you guys. Do you think the door is closed for Stephon Gilmore, cornerback, all-pro, Pro Bowler, all the accolades you can ask for? Do you think that the Raiders have closed that door for Stephon Gilmore? Please, 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 please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. But as usual, Raider Nation, love y'all, and I'm out.